Hello everyone, and today we're looking at the Zhilei Zhang, Joe Joyce II fight coming up tomorrow night. What can Joyce do to win? Well, he can actually move to his left for a change rather than just going in straight lines towards Zhang. That was an issue for him in the first fight where he couldn't get away from Zhang's jab. The other thing is with Zhilei Zhang, he's a southpaw, and it didn't look like Joe Joyce had ever faced a southpaw before. So Joe Joyce will have to make some amendments to the way he's fighting. Also, potentially his eye is again a concern if he starts eating those jabs from Zhang. So to win, what does Joe Joyce need to do? He needs to establish his jab, which is the backbone of everything, as we all know. He needs to move to the left and try and keep his distance for a while if possible, because even though Zhang won the first fight, he was huffing and puffing and gassing out a bit right at the end when he scored the stoppage. And if Joe Joyce can get him into the later rounds, he should be able to win either on points or, you never know, with a knockout. Now, as we know, most fights which are rematches tend to end the same way as the first one. Not always, of course, we've saw that with Eubank Smith. But in this case, I'm currently fancying Zhang. It seemed to be a kind of a 50-50 vibe amongst many people, but I do fancy Zhang, I think, because he's done it before and he's not going to really have to change too much how he boxes. And I still think for all the modifications that Joyce provides, he still will struggle to get out of the way of Zhang's southpaw bombs, which kind of came at him at all angles. Yes, Joyce was impeded by his right eye, which was badly bashed up and pretty well closed. But I expect Zhang just to do as he did before. The fact is, both have every chance of winning this fight. But of course, I'm here to predict, and so I'm erring on the side of Zhang. I'm not afraid to get it wrong, but I do think he will win it. I believe also, like many people, he beat Hrgovic in a couple of fights ago. So I'd fancy him to do the business tomorrow and win the fight. Probably on points. He may get a late stoppage again because he knows he has hurt Joyce before. But then again, Smith hurt Eubank and lost quite badly. It might be also that Zhang, now he's 40, he may just deteriorated overnight. That does happen with heavyweights, although they do keep their punch, as we all know. So, like Smith against Eubank, Smith looked an old man in his fight against Eubank in the return. So, it's a tricky one, but I'm still going to go for Zhang at the moment. But let's see. I think it's going to be an interesting fight, but I believe that Joyce needs to be more calculated and try to keep Zhang out of reach and keep him on the end of his jab. But I think that the southpaw hard hitting of Zhang would just be too much for Joyce again, and Zhang will unpick him slowly and eventually win, either on points or a very late stoppage. We shall see. Anyway, thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.